My goodness, what an animal.
Squared out, pack rafting up to this side to climb up on this glass and knob because we saw a bull up this drainage yesterday, and we were just rowing and look up on the hill. We got 3 bulls, 2 sublegals, and a really nice one. He's way different than the big bull we saw yesterday midday. This one doesn't have the tines. He's got brow tines though, and he's got nice wide paddles on him. So just way different than the other bull.
Very good bull.
Very nice pack out because we could dump opener. He'd be a good bull to get here. We could float him back to camp. Great spot.
1,200 yards.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, we could put a stock on him.
Gosh, look at this scoop. Oh, he's got 4. He's got 5 on his right.
He doesn't even really have a brow palm. Not gonna lie, pretty excited about our hunting spot.
You got 5 and 4.
I'm excited.
Oh, I'll take that bull all day long. Heck yeah. Just the shape of that thing. It's badass. Oh, I love the scoops, man. Dang. You know, he's got 6 on his right.
I'm excited.
Some big paddles.
Big paddles. He's got velvet hanging off him still.
Oh, he's a cranker, dude. I love that. Look at that thing.
Now it's just saving the spot and really, you know, our target bull.
Yep. Wow, he's a big animal. It's a good sign. We're gonna, who knows what we're gonna see once we climb up and actually do what we came over here to do. And glass everything.
That's sweet, dude. It's funny, he looks right at us like they have him crazy hearing. Have you noticed?
Oh yeah.
The other ones don't seem to notice, but he looks down here every now and then.
He's king. He's got some big satellite dishes on his head.
Yeah, this is real close to those moose. We're gonna climb this ridge, see if we can find some more moose in the valley. And there was a sow and 3 cubs walking this ridge that we're gonna hike up to. We're gonna glass right where they were, so we might run into them again. But it's wild. We've seen grizz each day now and a handful of good moose, so it's looking good.
I don't think he's crazy far
Yeah.
wider than that, though.
My gut says he's right in there, about the 60 but
Not long
his
tines, but at least he's got big paddles. That
paddles impressive.
yeah.
Do you take a 60-inch with, you know, really wide paddles, or do you take a skinny paddled 70-inch bull Brady?
Ooh,
That's the question.
wide paddles.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that one. I'd like to get another look at that one over there because he seemed to have decent paddles and tines all over the place.
This moose is absolutely ginormous. Now we're finally up on some elevation, looking down on him, and body size, he dwarfs the other moose. Grakksaw obviously impressive, the way his big brows scoop up. And they're just amazing how big they can be. And he's got everything. He's got velvet hanging off, just chowing down willows. You can watch him just grab the willow and just strips the whole thing off. It's just amazing, amazing sight right now.
It makes that other bull look so small.
It does.
Body-wise.
Yeah, like the other bull, like, isn't, you know, a dinker, but just this other one just dwarfs him.
He's gonna be clean by day's end, probably. All that velvet's gonna be off. I like how he cups. He's got all kinds of waviness in those.
Yeah, every time he turns, you see another view that you didn't know existed on him.
Yeah. Yeah, we think he's, what, 5x6 on the fronts, or 4x?
Yeah, it might be a 4 on his left now that I'm
4x.
looking at it a little easier. Because once he turns up, I can see the brows on the left.
And he's got 5 on the other side at least.
Yeah. All I know is he's got a lot of palm. Just the depth all the way around.
Yeah.
The scoops, though, are the most impressive thing.
Yeah, I love how it's like just wavy.
Yeah.
Big old buckets. Ah, he just keeps looking better and better.
I heard you're going to pass him.
Hmm?
I heard you're passing him up. You're looking at those other bulls from years past. And
No, I think this is a bull that we need to take if we get the opportunity. 100%.
Say that again?
I said we'd be fools to pass on this bull.
You said sexy beast.
Well, he's a sexy beast. He is.
I don't know if that's majestic enough for a bull of this caliber to call it sexy beast.
Sexy beast.
There's got to be a better name.
Yeah, I don't think we should call him sexy beast. I'm just saying he is one.
Well, I think you did call him sexy beast.
I think
That's what I'm kind of confused about, because like he's majestic. It's got to be like some regal name out there, like Commander or the General.
The General.
You know,
Dude, I don't know. Sexy beast says a lot,
kind of does.
right? Like, sexy beast.
If you put the emphasis on it when you say it, it makes it a little bit more sexy, I guess.
Beast. Like that.
Beast, yeah.
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 Oh, he's going down. Oh, that's cool.
It's cool when they do that because you can really see the brows.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all that.
Nice and comfy.
Look at all that velvet hanging off the back. It's sick.
fresh fish curling in the pan.
Quickly, tell me what's going on before the camera fogs up and quits on me.
We're about to eat some fish, some char that we just caught out of this lake. Brady and I caught a limit of fish, and we're gonna eat it. So got the fire going, getting some wood dried out, eating some lunch, waiting for this storm to break so we can go glass up some moose.
Innocence and purity I crave. I've been climbing desperately to a mountaintop I haven't seen for days. An honest life I simply can't sustain. Coming home today. All that's left inside of me couldn't bring an heirloom seed to bloom. I've only kept enough to plead for something that I can't believe is true. My goodbye may not be when you choose. Coming home soon.
This massive meadow.
What's the distance we've been glassing? Let's clear this out. From right there to there, those meadows.
This first meadow, we're going to be looking at about just over half mile.
That's not bad glassing.
So from our camp this morning, what we decided to do is hop in the boats, shoot across the lake, hit the outlet stream, see what it looked like. On the maps it looked good, but you never really know until you see it in person. So we went ahead and tied up the boats at the mouth of the outlet, and in case we get some wind, they're all tied up and ready for us when we get back. So we've got 2 days before the opener, so we're still kind of wandering, scouting everything out, and we looking on the maps, we saw these meadows a few miles away from us, so decided to hop in this creek and go down creek. Not too excited about having to go back up the creek, but the goal is to get over here, get some elevation, and spend about a day and a half glassing these meadows. See if we pick up any bulls that get us excited before the opener. So we've gone a quarter mile. We've got 2 more miles to go in the creek before we try to break loose and get up on this mountain, get some elevation so we can look down into those meadows. But hopefully the creek stays just like it is and we can just keep sloshing our way down. It's pretty easy walking, a little slick, but not too bad, and definitely not too deep. So if it stays like it is, we should be in good shape, but it's gonna take us a while.
I just like the challenge of sliding around in the rocks. You know, Ryan over here has these bougie gear, and I'm just trying to be lighter, be more efficient. But I'm gonna regret it going back up. But going down, not having the weight on my feet, and every step's lighter. You're jealous, Ryan.
One of us brought micro spikes, and the other 2 didn't bring micro spikes.
No micro spikes here. Jealous.
So I just slipped them on. I'm going to see how these do going down this creek. They fit real good around these crocs, so feels like it's going to be a win. And I know it's going to be a win if we have to walk back up this creek, because it's pretty swift, and it's got some moss to it, so it's a little slip.
down.
Well, Ryan went up over this mountain, found another bull, and I glassed up a bull down at the bottom of this big valley. Down here, nice bull, mature, wide, pretty far away to really get the good beat on what he is and how big he is. It's been a nice day. Saw a lot of grizzly bears. I think we counted something like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 grizzly bears today. So cruising everywhere. This place is wild. Look at this. Crazy. There, it looks like there's a little dip right here. We can find shelter up here at the top. We have tomorrow one more day to scout, and then the season opens. But Brady and I are climbing up this ridge, and we are going to get up here and set up our shelter, camp up here on top of the world. Thankfully we have good weather. It's supposed to be dry today and tomorrow, so it's a good time to spike out. We have 2 solid bulls, actually 3. That third one's down there. He's a good bull too. Problem is, only one of them is really gettable. The other ones are pretty tough. So, although that bull over there, depending on what the terrain looks like, we might be able to get him. He's pretty close to a lake, and then we can float him out. This other bull, though, is real pretty around the corner here. Really want that one. We saw him on the first day of our scouting. Beautiful bull, but he's the hardest probably to get. There's nothing by him except just timber and cliffs. Crazy situation, but anyway, we're gonna go set up camp. Oh yeah, it flattens up nice up here. Yeah.
The climb up was pretty brutal, but like you said, it was worth it.
That climb up sucked. Yeah. The water was no picnic either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, walking that creek was not fun.
I was just waiting for myself to slip, fall in with the camera, all my stuff. You guys are all walking with poles, and
I looked back once and your backpack was like that far above the creek, and there's those deep pools.
I know, I kept having to, I gauge you guys, and I'm like, well, crap. If their pack is that far, mine's going under.
Yeah.
So I had to like skirt the edges and try to find high spots. That one exit, there's no way.
Yeah, that was a deep
Where you guys came out, I was like, I'm gonna have to find another way.
That was one of those ones where even I was putting my hand down there to see if it was getting close to my backpack.
Yeah. You'd expect to see sheep in here too, but
I know, I haven't seen
goats,
any.
I don't know. Looks fake.
It really does. They keep saying it looks like Mordor.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings. Like I expect some flying bird with a wizard on top come flying out of those clouds.
Bunch of orcs running down the valley.
This is wild. Yeah, look at the colors in that.
Yeah.
It was worth the climb just for this view tonight. Dude, look at that. Look at the color. That is popping.
That's what the kids say, no filter.
Yeah. Wow, dang, look at that. Doesn't even look real. Looks like a painting. And we saw a big old moose tonight. That tops off pretty nice.
Except for the amount of brown bears that are down there.
Dude, isn't that unnerving?
There's, what was it,
7, I think.
Yeah.
Unnerving.
Yeah, there's
like
a pile of bears down there.
Everywhere we look, there's grizzly, 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 grizzly. We've seen one black bear. That thing's got to be running for his damn life.
Yeah, I'd be scared.
Looking over his shoulder, staying high.
I already can picture the best cup of coffee I've ever had in my life tomorrow morning. Sitting here glassing. Tonight's the best dinner I've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow's gonna be the best cup of coffee ever.
Those are a lot of maxims. The best ever.
Mm-hmm.
Man, awesome.
This is gonna hit the spot. Coffee, glassing, and this nice warm thing all over me. This is a treat. Oh my gosh, this is like the best sleeping bag I've ever touched in my life. Yeah, coming into this, I wasn't really sure exactly what to expect. I knew we'd get pretty savage. But I don't think I really expected us to be up here in sheep country glassing down on moose. Yeah, so somehow I didn't get the memo about bringing certain items. You know, maybe it was supposed to be assumed. I don't have a cot. I don't have a glassing chair. And somehow everyone else brought 2 pairs of boots. So if you're going on a moose hunt and you're getting, you know, dropped in somewhere, bring some extra gear or communicate with your buddies and make sure they're going to communicate with you is the biggest thing. You know, I texted them, I was like, normal backpacking gear? Ryan's like, yeah, normal backpacking gear. And I'm like, well, I got the backpacking side dialed. I know how to backpack hunt, so I brought all my backpacking stuff. And then, yeah, it turns out that cot would have been great. You know, maybe even more food. Like, I see all you guys' food, and I look at my food list, and I'm like, whoa, I have backpacking food. Every time we get back to camp, sitting in that wall tent, you know, I'm just on the cold ground. I see all your guys' gear is all nice and organized on your cot. You're always ready to sleep. At night, I'm always the last person getting ready because I have to wait till you guys are all moved all your stuff out of the way to put, you know, my ground sheet, my sleeping pad. I wake up in the morning, all my stuff's wet. But hey, I'm having lots of fun. That's what it's all about. You guys, everyone can laugh at me.
I did feel better sleeping up here high, where the grizzly bears typically aren't roaming, although we have seen a few sow and cubs.
We've seen a few, yeah,
up in the tippy tops. I think they go, those sows and cubs stay high because of the boars.
Boars down low, yeah.
And generally, I think that they would run away rather than fight if they stumbled on our camp up high. But if you bump into one in the brush, like in that river, and surprise her, that's what scares me. Not so much this open top stuff.
The bulls are like me, they're out cruising for ladies. Eventually they will be. But I think we're set up really well. I think we have a solid plan. We have bulls spotted for this opening few days, and we know the areas where we've seen a few cows already. I think that's really beneficial as well. We have a few cows picked out, and maybe we just keep, you know, going to those general areas and checking out, see if the bull's on them. I mean, we know they're going to be moving around, but having cows located in some different areas, especially with all these other big bulls, and we have all these big meadows on this other area where we haven't seen a bull yet. I guarantee you that's like a big rutting ground. It looks just too perfect.
But that's where the cow and calf are.
Yep, that's very close to where they are too. So that's going to be really good for us to keep looking at, and it's not too far to get to, which is also a benefit. I mean, I'm all for savagery, but when you got a giant moose that you have to pack out, I like that area over there because it's easy to get to, relatively easy to get to.
All right, well, we got everything packed up, and Lambert's headed back to the main camp. We're gonna do the same. We got a heck of a grind in front of us.
putting it lately.
Yeah, but we're gonna see if we can stay high on this hillside and maybe even skirt the top, and rather than walk up that creek or go back up through the creek, because that was pretty sketchy. We're gonna try to hit this hillside here, walk it, and see if we can find a decent alder brush breaking path to the bottom.
Remember when our songs were just like prayers, like gospel hymns that you called in the air. Come down, sweet reverence, unto my simple house and ring.
I just don't know how there's not a moose down some of this stuff. There is, but we just can't find them. Because it's a little too hot for the moose, and they're not chasing the ladies yet. But in time, every man gets the urge to chase some ladies. So, fingers crossed, all the boys in the valley are looking for the girls, and we're just in the right spot when that happens. It's nature. It's science. I trust science.
Well, I mean, if you're a man, you know what he's talking about. I like this a whole lot better than that creek. We walked basically up that whole creek down at the bottom. We're totally cruising compared to that. So, bugs are coming out. Landing on my eyeball. These White Sox dive bomb your eyeballs, and your nose, and your mouth. Close your mouth, you'll swallow a few.
That tall grass grows high and brown. Well, I drag you straight in the muddy ground, and you send me back to where I roam. Well, I cursed and I cried, but now I know. Oh, and now I know.
I think they call that fun.
You made it easy, dude.
My legs, my body's a cheat code for these mountains.
That's, wow. I don't have an answer. I have nothing to say to that.
Why don't you just power through those cliffs?
Well, after analyzing all the angles and possibilities of dying, it was determined that the human body cannot technically go down right there.
Opening morning. We are climbing the hill, gonna grab our glassing spot, hoping to see the big broadhead bull, the one with the big swoops. Mm-hmm. What's his name? I guess
Sexy beast.
Sexy beast.
That's right, sexy beast.
Right.
Sexy beast.
We got tines, it's over that mountain, and the big broadhead bull up here, so hoping we get eyes on him. Last we saw him, he was 2.5 miles from here up there, so we're hoping he pushed back this way. But we got to get to the top, and we weren't expecting this weather.
It was supposed to be 0% chance of rain.
0% rain and light wind.
and sunny.
It was ripping this morning, so. What, I'd rather hike this hill with the wind than
Yeah, it's
yesterday.
really cooling us off right now.
Yesterday it was
the only benefit.
scalding hot. No wind. And yeah, on the plus side, hopefully this bull stays out
I think he's
a
gonna
little
stay
bit
out
longer
longer.
than 10 minutes.
Yeah. I just really want to put eyes on him quick.
This is about as perfect of an overlook as we could get.
Oh, 100%. They've been in here for the past 3 days. Yeah, all signs to me point to we will see a moose.
Yeah.
And the fog lifted.
The fog lifted. Now it's gonna happen. Yeah, that first day he was right here.
Yeah, yeah. When we were up on that ridge.
Second day he was right there.
Yeah, and then he moved up.
Then he was up there.
And then he was down there.
Back to the same spot. And then there.
So maybe now his pattern is he's going to come back up again.
I mean, our
He
worry
he
is...
was down, up,
Yeah.
down,
He should come back
down,
up.
up. See?
We're always thinking the worst, like, he's going that way, he's never going to come back. But
Yeah.
realistically, he'll...
I mean, why
probably
would a
end up-
moose leave good moose country? Besides
Yeah.
for cows.
And you can see this little swampy spot,
Yeah.
man. They're all over it. There was cow tracks down there, too. With bull tracks. Navigating through all this alder and willow is not fun. I mean, it is thick. Much thicker than last year's moose hunt, for sure. So we're trying to, like, pick little avenues to work through all these alders. We're constantly, like, looking at our maps, trying to figure out, like, the bright green. If it's lime green, it's probably walkable. If it's a slightly darker tint, you probably shouldn't go there. But yeah, it's tough getting through this stuff. But we found our way to this perfect little perch and we can see everything. So I think we're in the right spot.
Yeah, we got this GOHUNT guy behind us. He was it's not very useful. We have to do all the mapping ourselves. It's really ridiculous.
excited because it's long john time. Time to put on some long johns and get warm. I have this cold chill in my body, and I think the long johns are going to solve it. This is the last piece of clothing besides rain pants that I could put on. I just got to get dried out.
Yeah, not everybody is as gritty as I am.
Says the guy who's changed his socks like 14 times. It might be true that you sweat a lot because you take 15 steps for every 1 step of mine, so you are working a lot harder than I am with your little short legs.
Now you're just being mean.
You know what, folks? Here's the thing. I noticed some of you guys, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you've been out and you've seen horses on a pack string, or just a bunch of guys riding out, and there's those tall horses, the big tall ones, and they sort of just step over everything, and they got those long strides, and they look kind of effortless. But then there's that stout, strong horse that's a little bit lighter, shorter legged, but like tough and thick and stocky and manly.
The one that gets there at the end of the day.
And that horse, that horse, he struggles a little bit when you gotta walk, you know, over tall brush and stuff. But that horse, he never quits. I mean, he's got a heart. Also better looking.
But everyone's always waiting on him.
And a lot of those long-legged horses are prone to injury. They're kind of weak. I'm like that stout, strong horse. These long-legged horses, they're not all they're cracked up to be.
So you're saying we're just show ponies? I don't know. I just think of everything with long legs in life is more successful.
Bingo. Man, you nailed it.
Yeah. You look at runners, you look
short
at sports.
Just crushed Brian's.
How many long-legged gymnasts do we all know?
The only thing good for short-legged guys is bowling. Short-legged bowlers are just great. They're skilled.
Hey, Brady, I'm not gonna rise to your taunting, okay? I'm just not going to. I'm gonna keep filming you fall down, and then I'm gonna do a highlight reel of just that.
I have had some really good ones. Every time I fall, I just know I'm just here for entertainment. And I really hope that you've captured it, because there's been a few. There's been a few.
Ryan's got a spider on his shoulder. It's crawling up to his face.
And that's kind of poisonous.
Yeah, that's a black widow.
Bye.
He sent him to another planet.
You know why? Because I have longer fingers. I remember being in the alders and Brian is like, "Hey Brady, which way do we have to go?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, right there." There's the opening.
It's true.
Because you couldn't see over the top.
I couldn't see over. I like, is it open on that side? He's like, yeah, I can see over that. Well, somewhere out here is the bull Ryan has nicknamed Sexy Beast. I think you came up with that name.
I don't like it.
He doesn't like the name, but it's what popped out of his mouth when he saw it on the mountain. Meantime, while Ryan and I are diligently searching for the moose, Brady's putting on his underwear.
I successfully put my underwear on. How do you feel now? I feel warm. I feel excited. I feel like I have extra glassing power now.
I also think being too comfortable, it invites a nap, which I've seen Brady do a lot while the rest of us do the heavy lifting.
When do I nap?
Well, you were awake with your eyes open, but your brain checked out.
Is that a nap?
If that's a nap, I should do that at work more often. What are the chances your eyes were deceiving you?
Oh no.
You're the only one who saw it.
First I just saw he was like moving around, I saw a few slivers of the orange, you know?
Yeah.
The telltale orange. And then he was just standing up. But looking straight this way, it was right on that edge. It seemed like he was coming out of the timber.
My theory right now is, since Ryan saw a bull and he's the only one that saw it, there might not be a bull. He just wants to see a bull so bad that he's willing to say something's a bull.
Oh, brother. I mean, there is that
I've hunted
possibility.
with people before who said they've seen something, and really, did they see something? We all want it just as bad as you.
You're gonna eat
but
those words when he pops out with that big, sexy
I hope
beast
I
right
eat.
next
I
to
hope
him.
I eat those words.
He's gonna be back out there. You watch.
I want to see him so we can dive off and go over there.
I already saw him. We might as well just go over there.
You saw him, or medium him?
I saw.
See,
The
how
middle
his
bull.
story's changing.
But yesterday he was running with that same group of two.
We just gotta make sure. We just gotta make sure it's not the baby bull. Maybe the baby bull strip.
It definitely wasn't the baby bull. No, it wasn't the little one, and definitely wasn't the little baby that was this yesterday. Those guys
Brian's
are
bull.
tiny. Look, Brian hasn't seen much. His glory bull is about this big. It's like
All eyes. I've been keeping score, Brady.
You do have a big bull.
I have a big bull,
Yeah.
and I have a little bull multiple times, and I have a cow.
Wait, you forgot one.
The shed. The shed counts as 5.
That's what we decided.
That's what we decided. It's harder to spot a shed than it is to spot a bull.
Out here to find a shed.
Seriously. Thank you, Brady.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I got your back. Don't worry.
you're giving him that 5 for a shed? Come on.
He made it up,
That's
not me.
gross.
I'm disagreeing.
Of course he did.
I don't want him to push me off a cliff.
All right, we got a new plan. We're calling an audible. We're leaving Sexy Beast. Leaving Sexy Beast here, and we are heading over to kill big tines. Beautiful bull. We gotta motor to the top of this mountain, run the ridge about 3 miles, and then we should get an overlook, find him, and maybe get him tonight before the sun goes down. New bull. This bull, he just moved where we couldn't really get him. And until he moves to a better location, you gotta pack this thing out on your back, and we gotta be smart where we take a bull. That's the name of the game. It's a logistics thing. We could kill him. We know he's in that thicket over there, but take us weeks to get him out. Not weeks, but too many days. Be torture too. So we're gonna motor up the mountain, hit the next spot.
Oh, we've been hiking for a while. We changed route, came over here to look at tines, the bull we found a couple days ago. Just came over this rise after a few miles of hiking. I looked down and he's 100 yards from where I last saw him last night. Same spot. He's still got velvet all over. Gonna wait horned. But we just don't know if we have time. It's getting a little late. We don't know if we can mad dash down there and get our shot yet. It's a long ways. But he's still there, so that's good. So we got all the way up over here, laid eyes on Tynes like right away, and he was right where he was last night. And a couple of brown bears, or a mama brown bear with 2 cubs, came, and we were trying to figure out how we would get down off this hill to go make a play. And I was over here looking, and sure enough, brown bear comes in, spooks Tynes right off of where he was, up and over. So we don't know exactly where he went, but spooked him pretty good.
Brady, I heard some name calling. He called that sow some dirty names.
I definitely used some adult language towards that sow. Sorry, sow. Don't take your revenge out on me, but yeah, that was not cool. Bull was bedded.
That bull was in a great spot, like just a great spot
Yeah.
to go get. Whether we got him tonight or in the morning, but now we don't know how far he went. So, but the good side is we set up glassing. We found that big timber bull that I saw in here last night. Pretty sure that's him. And then Brady just picked up a mega wide load.
Yeah, stupid wide
Big
load.
old wide bull. So
The one thing I really like is we have multiple bulls marked. So now if we have to lose elevation and go down there, we have a plan of attack when we get down in there and we know where they're at. We don't have to go searching for them again. Yeah, we'll have to turn them back up.
Yep.
But no, generally.
We've got them spread out too, one over here, one in the middle, and one over here.
Yeah. So if we do have to do some calling, you know, spots to go.
Yeah, we got them marked
If they
perfectly to the tree, actually.
Yeah, that one I have to the tree.
if they'll cooperate too, we could just sit on the edge of one of those big meadows and wait for them to come out in the wide open.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. I don't know if we dare let Brian do his moose/wolf howl.
Hey man, you gotta admit, it worked last time.
It did work last time.
That
It's
br-
early. It's early in the season.
It is.
We don't know if they're coming in yet. We're gonna give it a shot though. Hopefully, at some point we try to call one in. Till then, we're gonna try the spot and stock game if it works.
Remember when our songs were just like prayers, like gospel hymns that you called in the air. Come down, sweet reverence, unto my simple house and ring, and ring.
It's gonna suck, no matter what. Hey folks, don't go away yet. We're about to announce 2 big giveaways we have going on. Before we do that, I hope you enjoyed that gritty film and maybe even feel inspired. Make sure you tune in next Sunday for part 2. You don't want to miss it. And please leave a comment down below and let us know what you think of the films that we create. It means a lot to us and it helps promote our film on YouTube. Plus, you'll be entered to win a brand new Leupold rangefinder. We'll pick that winner from the comment section next Sunday. And please share this video with your friends and family and all your buddies. Let them know this film is out. And when you share our video and you tag myself, Brian Call, Ryan Lampers, and Brady Miller, you'll be entered to win a brand new pair of Peaks trekking poles, and we'll pick that winner next Sunday as well. So we have two big giveaways going on. One is called the It's Just Work giveaway, and the other one is called the Go Hunt Spring giveaway. The image of Brady packing that moose out on his backpack with the moose vertical is ingrained in my mind as I hiked for miles behind Brady, filming him busting through the Alaskan bush. And I wanted to put that image on a t-shirt with the phrase, "It's just work." For years, I've been telling myself when I have some hell hike to go on or some all-night pack out or something, I've been telling myself, it's just work. It's just work. And that's how I tell myself to suck it up, and that there's a reward at the end of the tunnel, and that work and pain is temporary. And therefore, we came up with this new t-shirt. I hope the shirt speaks to you like it does to me. And right now, if you buy the shirt, it's in the Gritty store. Not only will you be supporting us and the work we're doing, you'll be entered to win a killer prize package as well.
That package includes a brand new prime compound bow, Peaks trekking poles, Peaks headlamp, a brand new rangefinder from Loophole Optics, a stealthy glassing pad, and an initial ASCENT 3K pack.
Every $10 you spend at the Gritty store between now and May 5th is an entry to win the prize package. And there's not just the new It's Just Work t-shirt available. We have the Some Men Can and Some Men Can't barbell t-shirt edition. And we have a new block text, Some Men Can and Some Men Can't t-shirt as well. So go check it out. It's at thegrittystore.com. Every $10 you spend over there is an entry to win. And we'll announce that winner after May 5th. If you want a chance to win another awesome gear package and you're shopping for gear anyway, now's your chance, because if you shop at Go Hunt between now and May 5th, this Go Hunt spring prize package can be yours. You can win a brand new compound bow from Hoyt, a $150 Go Hunt Gear Shop gift card, a Go Hunt Approach hoodie, titanium mug, titanium spoon, glassing pad, elk game bags, hats, long haul hoodie, ammo wallet, and a brand new Initial Ascent backpack, a set of Peaks trekking poles, a Peaks headlamp, a Dark Energy battery pack, and a Peak Refuel Canyon pack. Every $10 you spend between now and May 5th at the Go Hunt Gear Shop is an entry to win. Now, if you really want the best chance to win the Go Hunt Spring Gear Package, you want to get the Go Hunt Insider membership, which gives you 150 entries to the Go Hunt Spring Prize Package. The Insider membership gives you access to some exceptional hunting research tools. You get access to all the Go Hunt digital map. I mean, honestly, it's hard not to win right now, because if you shop at Go Hunt, you're going to get a discount when you use the code GRITTY, and you're entered to win a big prize package. And if you like our t-shirts anyway and you buy one between now and May 5th, you're going to be entered to win a cool package. 2 chances to win a brand new compound bow and other gear. It's cool. Thank you so much for supporting our show. We couldn't do this without you. It's been a minute since we have dropped a hunting film. The last one we did was in November with Kodiak. Here we are now dropping this moose film series. It's 2 hours long. I hope you guys enjoy it. The rest of our film content, 10 plus episodes, will be dropping in November, December, and into January. We have a whole Gritty season that we're developing with more films like this one coming your way in November. But between now and then, we've got a new YouTube channel that we created, and we're asking you to go subscribe over there. It's the Gritty Films YouTube channel. That new channel is only going to have our films on it. We're re-releasing and re-uploading all of our films over there. Some of them you have not seen, and some of them you have. Some of them are really old and went on to our exclusive library and locals, but are now going to be public. So if you head on over there, we're going to drop a movie over there every Sunday and Wednesday. We've got, 7 or 8 bear films that many of you have never seen. So head on over to our Gritty Films YouTube channel, subscribe, and follow along. Hit the notification bell over there so you don't miss any of the productions. I just want to say one more time, thank you so much for supporting us. We truly appreciate it.